as far as the traditional Chinese dishes go, for the most part, you're going to go to a lot of members' houses and they're going to serve you rice. And then with the rice, there's going to be a lot of like little sort of almost like side dishes. And then you take the rice, you put it in your bowl, and then there's the little different side dishes that you put on top of your rice and you eat them. And there's often some kind of vegetable. It's often cold. A lot of times there'd be like this sliced cucumber dish. That was really good. It was like spicy, and you'd put that on your rice and eat that. Or there'd be some kind of meat. A lot of times there'd be chicken or pork would be the most common. And something that was unique about the food in terms of the meat was that it's always on the bone. And everything's pre-chopped up, so it's not like grabbing a drumstick and, like biting into it that way. For the most part, it's like little chunks of meat, but it's still on the bone. And so that was something that was new to me, because I'm so used to the American style where it's like everything is boneless. Even our chicken wings are boneless. And so you had to sort of learn how to eat that. And it was really good, because I think there's a little extra flavor, when it's cooked on the bone. And one of the fun things about Chinese food is that China is so big that it very much has different cuisines throughout, sort of the same way in like the United States. You've got like Southern food, and then you've got Tex-Mex, and then you've got like New England, clam chowder. They're all really different. And so, I ate a lot of food from Southern China on my mission. I also ate a lot of chuan cai. It's from like the Sichuan area. It's very spicy. That was something that I would advise anybody speaking Mandarin on their mission who's going to be teaching people from mainland China is learn how to like spicy food, because you're going to come in contact with it. I love spicy food, so that was some of my favorite. But that was really good. One of the really great home style dishes that members would make a lot was this fried egg and tomato dish. It's basically just like scrambled eggs with like chopped up tomato and ketchup. And it's like super, super easy, like just really, it's not nothing fancy, it's not something you're going to like go get in a gourmet restaurant, but it's sort of like that stuff your mom made for you, when you're in elementary school kind of thing, like the mac and cheese, that's their version of it. And it was, you eat that and you feel like you're at home, you realize, it's like whoever's cooking that for you at the time, like they're your mom. And so that was always fun to have. Weird foods that I ate. Chicken feet. Fried chicken feet, those are good. I like those. They're crunchy, sort of like really crunchy popcorn chicken would be a way to describe it. You have to spit the bones out, but that I liked. But boiled chicken's feet, it's an acquired taste. It has a really slimy texture, and it's very floppy and sort of rubbery. And so like you can feel the bones like moving around, and that was something I never quite got used to. I had some native companions, and when we'd get served that, they didn't even particularly like it, but they'd just laugh as I was like trying to get that down. That's when you have to barrel through. Chicken liver is good. Pig liver, not so much. Pig's feet are also one that was strange. The feet of things are just a lot more commonly, you eat them a lot more in Chinese cuisine, and in American cuisine you never eat feet. So that it's sort of just something you sort of have to get your head around. They have a very different texture. A lot of bone. Other strange foods. This was a strange one, but one that I really, really like. It's called like Boba tea. It's like this. I always drink the herbal one, and then like it has milk in it and stuff. But then they have these like tapioca balls, and it's like floating around in the drink, or sometimes it's like aloe chunks. It's so good. It's really good. And the first time people have it, a lot of times they're like, what is this? Because you're not used to like having your drink and then have like weird solid things like start flying into your mouth through your straw. But that one's really tasty. So definitely worth a shot, even though it looks weird to have a bunch of black floating rubbery looking balls in your drink. I promise it's horribly, horribly tasty.